Well. What is go on here? 2 weeks. Been away for 2 weeks. But I have been playing very, very unfrequently. 6,540 to beat. And I am now in 3rd position. Oh yeah, baby. Look at me go. Oh, what's that? By 60 points. Woohoo! About to make it a couple of thousand. I guess. And so 5th position here, unfortunately. But I've got about 570, exactly 570 to go before I take 3rd spot. So here we go. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the VOD. Thank you for joining me. For anyone who is watching and got clickbaited in by my fantastic title, Make Money in Web3 Gaming. How do I do that? How do you do that? By playing this game. What's this game? This is Hungry World by the Hungry Wolves NFT project. And by owning one of the NFTs from the project, it gives you access to this. Now, how do you make money from this? The long and short of it is you run around this Minecraft mod and you kill sheep. The more sheep you kill, the more points you earn. The higher your score, the higher on the daily leaderboard you get. As you can see, there is only one person who has killed any sheep thus far. So I'm now in 2nd position. I could quit while I'm ahead, and then I would be relegated down to the bottom of the leaderboard because quite a few people are playing this, and the reason that you want to get yourself into the top 10 on this leaderboard is because you get paid in world token. Now, world token over the last week has doubled in price. So the amount that I had is now worth twice as much, simply because of the cryptocurrency market movements. Now, how do you earn points? You kill sheep. Different colored sheep have different amount of points. You can see there, white is a common sheep, and they are worth 20 points. That little guy that just ran away was a rare little lamb, worth the same amount as its larger counterparts, but very much more annoying to kill. So I'm going to try and run it down. I did play this over the last couple of days. I've been away on Easter holidays, and then when I got back, I actually fell sick. Unfortunately, I did come down with COVID, but now recovering, and I've had the last 3 days off before the weekend, and the weekend to try and sort myself out, which I appear to have done. But it's meant that I haven't had too much energy. Who'd have thunk COVID would take so much out of you? Probably everyone who's ever had COVID. That, to my knowledge, was the first time that I've ever caught COVID-19, and it can stay that way. I don't ever want it again. Not a very nice experience the first 2 days, but now it feels like the tail end of a cold, a bit of chest coughiness and head blockedness. But yes, uno momento. Sorry, just had to adjust my screen so that there wasn't 2 versions of this playing. But you kill sheep. White are worth 20 points. They are commons. Greens are worth 40 points. They are uncommon. Black are rare, which are worth 60 points. What have I missed? I've already forgotten. No, 60 points, 20, 40, 60. Then you have the legendary sheep, which are red. They're worth 80 points. And the final tier, the raid boss that we all came to get and see and kill as many of in this world as we can. The mythical blue scrumptious sheep, which are worth 100 points a pop, and an ear blistering sound that doesn't involve them despawning in front of you like that little lamb just did. So, as we go through, we'll race through a highly optimized course that I have trained on and managed to crack about 5,000 points per hour. I'm not sure that you can get too much more than that. It's an average of 5,000. Sometimes you wind up with a bit more, sometimes you wind up with a bit less, and 5,000 is probably the starting point for leaderboards. As you can see, we've got to beat that to get on the top of the leaderboards today. So, let's go, but I am quite pleased that I'm now number 3. Look at this! Straight into it! Come here, my friend. Don't run away, don't be scared. Just like that, just like that. And we continue doing this at infinitum until we've got 5,000 plus points or are top of the leaderboard. Now, lots of sneaky people, such as myself, do actually come in several times per day in order to boost their scores. Some people just do a whole chunk straight up. But I can usually hang around for an hour or so. I try and get to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, because that is enough to cement a place on the leaderboards. Lots of people will actually get in here and sort of only do 2,000 or 3,000, and that's fine because you still get your daily world, which is 100 world coins. At the moment, about 5-ish US dollars, just under 4, maybe 4 US dollars. So $4 a day, you know, $28 a week. Better than nothing. That's better than a slap in the face with a wet fish. So, oh. And yes, Scuffington McScuffyScuffs. The stream is very laggy, simply because of both my internet connection being in Australia and also because my laptop is decrepitly old and supposed to be only for work, not gaming, and streaming at the same time. What? Come back. Think. So as you can see, delicious. And we're up to 360 points already. Ah, my goodness. Only 20 times that to go. And 20 times that by way of time is quite a long time. So, as you'll see, some of these areas will be empty, which means that some of the other areas that we visit will actually have quite the plethora of sheep milling around and herds of sheep waiting around to be killed. But rather than just take off to the next area, I do try and see if there's any hidden around fairly close, simply because sometimes you can chance upon that mythical blue mythical sheep, and they're worth 100 points, which means 5 less of the white ones. You know, 2.5 of the green ones, 0.3. 1.3 of the black ones, and 1.2 of the red ones. Maybe I've got my maths wrong there, more than likely. I was never good at maths. But we just keep running around. Run around, kill some sheep, get paid, come back in, and do more. And I would still be playing it, even if I wasn't streaming. Like I said, I did play it over the last few days. I hadn't been playing since my last stream, simply because I was doing other things and I got sick. But now we're back on the grind, because the NFT project that this is linked to, Hungry Wolves, has said outright that at some point the 100 free world per day will be removed. So why not stack it while it's available for free? It is literal free money, and people are taking advantage of it, but most aren't. Red one, legendary. Delicious, 80 points. See? And that's all it is. And you can hear them. So just go around, kill them. Kill, kill, kill. Slash, slash, slash. Pop them on the head. Ow. Comes back. The lamb. Normally very difficult to kill, especially when they hide in any form of grass. That was very lucky that it wasn't near any grass. Alright, now that's about as far as I'd usually go down this end, because normally the majority of sheepses are actually up here. So let's go and see what we find. Oh, there's one. Ugh. Actually saw inside it, saw the blood. That was a bit distressing. See a couple more sheep down there. Might not go down there yet. Let's go through here. And you can just hear them. Just hear them. Oh. But you do actually have to chase them around sometimes. And you don't always kill them first time. Then they run, you gotta chase them again. But then they get easier to kill, that is. So, now it doesn't look like there's going to be too many here. So that means that we will do what we can, come in here and kill as many as we can, and then take off to the next areas. Oh, little lamb. Normally in this little plateau, there's quite a few, but today, well, at this stage of today, not so much. So let's just take care of what's here and then we'll move along. But I haven't yet seen the annoying side of little lambs, because luckily none of them have been near grass. But don't worry, it'll happen. And I'll show you just how frustrating it is for me to try and kill them. Because unlike most Minecraft mods, everything grows back immediately. Immediately. Including the grass in which they play. Straight back. So they hide. You can't hit them. Oh, here we go. Perfect example. So there is one little lamb in grass. Oh, no, see? Couldn't hit him. Partly because the game's pretty laggy, but mostly because he's hidden in the grass. Okay. You can hear my voice, it's still a little dodgy, so I do apologise if I'm clearing my throat a little bit. Where did that rare sheep go, the black one? Where did it escape to? Around there. Ah. I see a rare one up here. Now for some reason, 60 points, delicious. For some reason, the rare ones seem to be the most evasive of all the sheep. As soon as you walk up to them, they take off and disappear. Rightly so, as most sheep would kind of think that someone was trying to kill them if you just walked straight up to them with a sword. But they don't seem to run away as often or as quickly as the rest. They seem to run away more often and more quickly than all of the other sheep. Now, depending on motivation levels, once we do this first sweep, because there's a number of areas that we still need to get to, depending on motivation levels, if we have hit 5,000, we might call it a night, because at this point, now that I'm number 3, with very little by way of hopes of catching up to number 2 or number 1, I'm happy to maintain by just continuing to get 5,000 to 7,000. I did put in a decent effort on the last sojourn into here, and that was 15,000. The next closest was the person who I've now beaten for 3rd place, Destroyer, who was 60 points behind me now. So in the overall standings, they've taken a tumble, and I don't think they'll like it. So I guarantee that we're probably going to have to pick the game up. But something that did surprise me, the very last video that was, very last VOD that was uploaded before I went on holidays for Easter, which were fantastic. The very last video is my highest viewed video on YouTube, which has, I think, let me get this right, either 130 or 180 views, which I was unaware of. I didn't get any notification of more than 100 views. I'm quite chuffed at that. My next highest viewed video is 99 views, which I'm struggling because that one has been sitting at 93 or 94 views for a few weeks. And obviously over Easter people must have gotten either bored or very curious about Minecraft mods and perhaps killing sheep and making money in Web3. But it got a couple of extra views, but hasn't yet hit the 100. I'm hoping that it will very soon. It'd be nice to have a couple of videos with more than 100 views. Not that people watch the whole thing, mind you. I don't think there's anyone, apart from people who happen to be watching this live, who has ever gone and watched a full VOD, because some of them range from an hour. I think the shortest I've done is half an hour, and the majority are an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. Generally, 2 hours is as long as it normally takes, unless I've been faffing about and or there are no sheep to kill, much like this evening. Usually by this stage we'd probably be hitting the 3,000 or 4,000. Oh no, 2,500 mark at this stage normally. What is going on? Get up there. Hey, hoo-ha. Okay. Don't worry about killing that sheep. Good God, the lag is real. Ooh, rare little lamb, which I am going to hit. Nice. Easy. 60 points there. And I'll take the 20 from you. And we'll continue on through. Another rare. Now, that's probably one of the strategies that should be noted if you're playing this game, is if you see a sheep of colour, kill it first before the others. Why is that? Because the sheep do actually spawn and despawn. You saw very early on one of the little lambs that I was trying to kill in the castle. It despawned in my face, something that I always love, but it just means that you don't get the points even if you've just about killed them. So always best to actually dispatch very quickly, but go for the ones that are worth more points before you go for the ones worth less. You can always come back for the ones that are worth 20 points or 40 points rather than 60, 80 or 100 points. How did that not kill you? Okay, here we go. Little lamb in the grass. Little lamb in the grass. No. Should have gone in the grass. And you do weaken them. I'm sure most people are aware of this via playing Minecraft. Oh. I see a black one over there. I see a blue one. Oh, get out. Get out. Okay. now changed. Oh, come on, dude. Wow, such lag. Far East. That was a bit frustrating. But, look at that. What was that? 200 points between 3 sheepies. That would otherwise have taken 10 of these guys. Now, one thing that I have been monitoring in my journey so far is my progression up the overall kills leaderboard, the third leaderboard on which I was position 5. Now, that to me says that my strategy of chasing those coloured sheep first, another blue one! No! Don't run away. Oh! The strategy of chasing down those coloured ones means that it's working because I'm third on the overall points, i.e. the score, which you'll see on the right-hand side of the screen under wallet points, 690,160. Oh, I missed the 690,000 flat. But it just means that even though I'm third on that, being fifth means that I've killed quite a lot, but it also means that my ratio of kills is probably increasing and improving, as in I'm killing more coloured sheep at this end than other people. But this has to be one of my most detested areas because of all the grass and the hills and the little lambs. Anyway, but it also means that if I was to kill lots and lots of these common ones all the time, then I'd probably be higher on the overall kills. So I'm quite happy with that because although I do want to get as high as I can on said leaderboards, I would much rather be overall points leader than overall kills leader with lower points, because that says I'm not killing high value sheep. Not that anyone should really care, but not that I'm a gamer, but stats like that matter to me. Am I killing good stuff or a whole heap of bad stuff? Looks like I'm killing better stuff than other people. And it's probably also because of the fact that there's not too many people playing when I play, because I am GMT plus 10 ahead of most of the world. Excusez-moi. It appears one of my neighbours above me, because I live in an apartment complex. The neighbour above me is having some sort of sing-song. Sunday night, perfect time to do that. But I'm pretty sure they have also had sing-songs all weekend, although I wasn't around, well, wasn't compos mentis enough during the weekend because of being sick to have cared. I spent most of the weekend asleep, recovering and fevering, so I wouldn't have noticed. Don't run away. Where are you going? Come back here. Okay. So, just got to chase all of these sheeps, and this is where the numbers grind comes into it. So, as you can see, where are we at? Half an hour, just over half an hour, and we're at 2.5, or almost 2.5, so well on the way to 5,000 for the hour. It's always a good idea just to keep your eyes and ears out, because sheep will appear and just spawn from nowhere. And once you hear them, you should kill them. You've got to find them first. So although I don't chase every single sheep, I do try and get most. I thought I saw one down there. Nope. Nope. More up here. Oh, dude. That was 3 direct hits from above. She's usually a kill shot. 1 hit. 1 shot. Anyway, we carry on. Excuse me. Ooh, a legendary. 2 legendaries. Boom. Come here, legendary. Oh, don't you run away from me. Dude. Where'd it go? Nice. So go for them ones of colour. Get them first. And then move on to the sheep o lesser value, such as the greens and the whites. Now, there was an okay amount of sheep in that last area, which leads me to believe that these last 3 places that I'm going to be traipsing through will probably have the lion's share of sheep that I can kill. Simply because if some areas are barren, other areas will be fertile. But we'll see. Are there any here? Are there any here? 9? Okay, so we shall move on. See one over there. But we've got to go up, over here, over the hill. Usually there's a couple. Oh, you can see one up there. Okay. May as well go and kill it unless it decides to despawn. So, rip. Don't be silly. Boop. See, it wasn't too far. Wasn't exactly out of the way. Well, it was. So I was going this way, but 20 points is 20 points. Better in my wallet than someone else's. I didn't even realize it was called a wallet. But then again, this is a Web3 metaverse, and what do you connect to Web3 than a wallet? Now, in addition to the bleating of the game in the background, you may hear some stifled. I was going to say stifled moaning, but that would be the wrong term. Stifled meowing, because my cat, Forelsket Freddy, who you can check out on Instagram, has decided to come out and say hello and protect the house from all sorts of nasties such as geckos, ants, lizards, moths, spiders, and whatnot. So he's currently patrolling the perimeter just to make sure that I'm safe. I'm sure he also is making sure that he's safe as well, but I don't know. Okie doke. Well, there is a sheep up there. Opportunity cost. Return on investment for effort. Probably not worth it, so because it was only 20 points. All right. Excuse me. Now, these are the areas. Starting here, this is a bit of a plateau, but you can see one of those guys, or one of these guys. Really? Really? I just hit you 4 times. One was a jump. Okay. So, now, direct line of sight. I can see a green. Kill the green. And then we can go back for the white. White one ran away. Maybe it despawned. But I thought I saw either a green or a red over here. But for pity's sake. Killed it. Killed it. And as you can see, there's quite a few more sheeps per square meter here than we've had in any of the other areas. And that's simply because if there's if there's nothing in the other areas, then subsequent areas will be plentiful. So we can watch and see. Watch and see the score increase. So what have we got? 3,100 so far. Almost 3,200. Now we've got a couple of little lambs, which I do want to kill this guy. Good. Killed him. Murdered him. Is that a blue one? I thought I saw blue. Maybe I'm just dreaming. But we'll take a look. I can see green over there. And it has a little lamb with it. Little lamb will run off to the next closest adult, because like the honey badger, and they don't care. But let's go over where I thought I saw the blue one. I do think it was just a figment of my imagination. I may have just been wishfully thinking, wishfully seeing. But it did lead us to another uncommon. And now we can kill this guy. I did think that I saw a legendary sheep somewhere up this end. Probably just another trick of the eyes. But if not, 80 points well remembered. Guess not. That's alright. We shall do one more sweep of that little area we were just in. Not going too far down here unless there's something very attractive in the wings, which I can't imagine there will be. There's never usually anything too exciting up this end. So if we go back down here, and continue slaughtering everything that moves around here. Oh, there's a black one. Go and get that one first. I did see a green one down on one of those tiers. But I thought that particular common was going to be easier to kill. Now we go back through. Alright. You're on the way. Another black one. Get it before it despawns. Oh, come on. Good. And yes, there's still quite a few over here. I wasn't expecting this many, but thank you, Hungry World. So look at that. One sweep, what are we at? 47 minutes. And still not 100% close to 5,000, but, well, we're closer than not, which is good. So the next two subsections, which are the up and down section of the hill and then round the back of the hill, hopefully will be absolutely teeming with sheepses in order to take us to that 5,000-esque mark for the hour. But even if it doesn't, I might decide to continue or quit. I ain't decided yet. We'll see. but as you can see, I didn't mention it before. I do actually need to eat some of my steaks because my energy is depleting, and as energy depletes, it becomes more difficult to kill sheep. You expend more effort, use more energy, and then your health dissipates even quicker. So, we eat the steak, which I do actually need to purchase some more of. I'm getting quite low. But you eat the steak. Generally, I let it deplete to about 4 and then fill up pretty quickly because one steak gives you 4 bars of energy. Oh, I hate grass. Absolutely abhor the grass in this world. If I could chop it all down without it respawning back again, I'd be so happy. Ooh, look at that, another rat. Kill him. Okay. Anything down the side? Nope. So this is the top of the hill. Then we go over the hill. And this is the second part of the second last part. Yes, I realise just how silly that sounds, but I class that hill as one section that I would normally attack. Where'd he go? Did he go anywhere? Excuse me. So no sheep down there. So that whole hill there is where I came from, where those trees are. That's the plateaus that I was just slaughtering sheep in. Now this is what I class as the final part of this whole section. Of the whole sweep. So after this, we go back through the underbelly of the whole of Hungry World, through the tunnels that you first saw, leading out to these areas, and we go back to the start. Oh, rare. Lots of rare today, and I was quite happy with having found, I'm pretty sure it was 3 mythicals. So only 840 to go to get myself to 5k for the hour, but 9 minutes, 840 with the number of sheep that I'm seeing in this area. Unfortunately, oh, that was a despawn. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen, but we can always go and start our second sheepy sweep. Now, there are other sections, like this whole area here. When I go back over to the other side, you'll see that that is actually a wolf mountain, given that it's the Hungry Wolves NFT project. Links are in the description. As you can see, the wolf head rising out, but you get a better view from the other side. So we'll just quickly run around here, and then as we come up, oh, majestic wolf howling at the clouds. Oh, anywho, so we continue. Oh, and for those who have watched this VOD or live stream previously, you will also know that Beals.eth does not take very well to dropping from heights in games. I am unsure as to why. I know this is a game, but for some reason I get vertigo. Now, we can go up here. Again, it's all about return on investment for time and points. You'll see there is nothing up here. Never is. You might catch 1 or 2 sheep, but the amount of sheep that frequent up here are minimal and generally just the common sheep. So what I intend to do is just try and get back over this side. And as I was saying, even though I don't do well with heights, I'm going to drop down from there. Oh, that physically gives me goosebumps. But now, back through the underbelly, the bowels of Hungry World, back to what I like to refer to as the landing page. I normally explain that as we hit it, but the reason I call it a landing page is because it's just the first area that we jump into that has grass, trees, land, and normally sheep. See a sheep, kill a sheep. Where'd he go? Where's he gone? Stop running. And you, stop. Good. But the reason I refer to it as a landing page, sorry, is because the start, where the leaderboards are, I run through the castle and then I jump down onto the first area and I land there, so it's the landing page. Pretty simple. Now, there is also a decent chance that because the landing page and its surrounds were not covered in sheep previously, that at this point they may have quite a few more sheep. It's common practice for them to appear. Oh, I hate these things. Absolutely hate little lambs. Oh my god. Just die. Thank you. See sheep over there, which is a rare. Take that out. Is that another rare? That is. Equal far. Couple more sheep over there, but I'm not going to get those. I thought I saw a couple more, a sheep or two over there. So we'll just follow this round. Now, where I came out of those stairs, we'd usually turn right and then right again, do a big U-turn, go up and be back at the landing page already, but I've decided to go over here because the return on effort is quite good, even with the first rare sheep that I killed coming out of there. So, and now we've killed a few more sheep. Look at that, 500 to go, 2 minutes to go. Probably not going to get to it within the hour, but close enough to 5,000, depending on how many sheep appear on the landing page. So there are the stairs over on the left. That's where I came up from. So we usually hook back round, do a big U-turn, come off this side. Or you could just continue on the stairs, but sometimes there's sheep in the grass where I've just come up. Oh, see a sheep, kill a sheep. Or not. Okay, fine. Dude, just die. Oh, that's so frustrating. Because of all of this lag, it's not killing them as efficiently or effectively. And then they run, and then I chase them, and then they double back, and then I miss them because of the lag. But we do wind up getting them. Okay, so I see you, Mr. Rare. Take that out first. Again, all part of the game plan. Kill it. And kill the parent. Anything over here? Sometimes some colourful sheep can be around there. Is that one? No. Alright, and this little section is the exact landing spot when I jump out of the castle. And this is back to the exact start because I've jumped out of the castle, out of those windows there. Full circle. Now there is a little section back here, and I have once found a mythical hiding in there. Only once. Only occasionally. All right. Good-o. And it's just a matter of making sure that, excuse me, making sure that you do dispatch of any sheep in the areas in which you're sweeping through in order to gain them points. And taking a look around once in a while, just to make sure that you're not leaving anything on the table. Now, I'm pretty sure, okay, it looked like that guy tried to despawn. But it didn't. Just went round the corner. And look at that. Didn't even notice. 5,080. Now, I did mention earlier that people have been going in several times per day in order to boost their scores. I am, as at recording this and streaming this, I am still actually sick with COVID. Not fully recovered, but 1 squillion% more recovered than I was on Wednesday and Thursday of last week. So I will probably take this opportunity to quit while I'm ahead for the moment, and sit at 5,000 until possibly tomorrow morning. I might be able to come back in early in the morning and do some more damage at a different time of day for me normally. That's the guy. I was trying to find this guy so I could kill him as my last kill in this session. There we go. Okay. Alright. See a sheep, kill a sheep. May as well kill these guys, seeing as they're here. Oh, you annoying little thing. There you go. Out of your misery, I have put you. Okie doke. Not a bad score for 1 hour and 5 minutes worth of stream. And for my first time back after 2 weeks of not streaming. Although I'm not 100% sure that anyone missed it. That's okay, because I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for the money. But at this point, we're going to head off. I do have to find, unfortunately, I now have to find new royalty-free music, because the ones that I was using for my intro has been taken down. However, I have found what I consider to be a decent song, but I'm going to let that one play while I start to get things organized. So enjoy yourselves. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next stream. Ciao for now.